Hi everyone, it's Nina, the baby chick. Thanks so much for joining me today for another Facebook Live video. I actually received an email from one of our readers this past week. I believe her name is Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, thanks so much for contacting us on our website. She had specific questions, or I guess concerns. When she first had her baby, she had some difficulty with breastfeeding, and she said that it would be really helpful if someone, or if we, would go over different ways to use your breastfeeding pillow and different positions. And she also said that it would be really helpful if we would cover some latch techniques. Today we won't have enough time to go over latch techniques, but hopefully we'll do that in another video soon. But I thought it would be really great to show you different ways that you can use your breastfeeding pillows for the different breastfeeding positions. So anyway, guys, if you're coming on in, please say hi, drop by. We love saying hi to each of you. And our camera lady, Miss Mary Alice, is behind the scenes, so she'll let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. I would love for you to join. So anyway, today I am going to show you two different breastfeeding pillows that I personally have. It's one, the Boppy, and two, my breast friend. So yes, breast friend, you heard me right. So anyway, I'm going to start with the Boppy pillow. This is probably one of the more popular breastfeeding pillows that a lot of parents have. And this is Dolly. All of you guys know Dolly. She's going to join me in today's video. So the first things first, yeah, don't have your baby just sitting here. By the way, she's a doll, so she can do that, but you get my drift. Anyway, when you are getting started to get ready to breastfeed, the first things that you'll have to first find is one, a good atmosphere where you are going to feel comfortable. So is it in your room? Is it in your living room, on the couch, or a recliner? Is it on your bed? Find somewhere where you are going to have lots of pillows and support and feel really comfortable. That is the number one thing. So obviously we're here in our office, so I have our very comfortable couch, lots of pillow support, which is a big one. So the next thing is you'll have your breastfeeding pillow. Now, the main way that everyone knows how to use the breastfeeding pillow is it's supposed to just go around your waist. And this is the time where I make sure that I have plenty of back support, because the more supported you are with pillows and shoulder support and your elbows being supported as well, the more that you can relax, and that actually helps with your letdown. The more tense you are, uncomfortable you are, that actually can kind of interfere with the whole breastfeeding process. So find somewhere that you're going to be really comfortable. So, and another plus is if you have somewhere to put your feet up. We have this lovely ottoman. Being able to put your feet up and relax while you breastfeed is a huge plus. So definitely recommend that. But anyway, I would then be ready to start breastfeeding my baby, so Miss Dolly. So with this position in the front, you can do two different types of breastfeeding holds. So this is the cradle hold. Again, when you're about to breastfeed, you want to make sure that baby's tummy is to your tummy, tummy to tummy. Chin should not be to, their chin should not be to their chest. Their chin should be to your breast, and your nose should be to, or their nose should be to your nipple, to make sure that that's in line. And when they open very wide, they should then, you bring baby's head to your breast instead of you leaning forward and putting your breast inside baby's mouth. Because again, the more hunched over and leaned over you are, you're not as comfortable. That's not helping with your milk coming in and letting down. So yes, I definitely recommend then bring baby to you. So this is the cradle hold, where I have baby's head resting in the crook of my arm and being able to breastfeed baby. Now sometimes, especially with a newborn, they're a lot smaller than Miss Dolly Parton right here. So you may have to put another pillow. So I may get a smaller pillow to put this higher up, to bring it closer to your breast. I know that a lot of women have that problem. So yes, having enough pillows around you to make sure that you are fully supported is very important. So that is a concern that some women have with their little babies, because they're way down here, but their breast is way up here. So finding a pillow that can hoist up a little bit higher so you can have the proper hold is perfect. So this is great for the cradle hold. The cross cradle hold is very similar to the cradle hold. It's just using the opposite hand to really support baby's head and neck. So instead of me just cradling baby with this hand, I'm gonna use my opposite hand to hold baby's head. This is actually the position that I recommend most for first-time moms or first-time breastfeeding moms. So then that way they can kind of get used to the whole breastfeeding process, because it actually frees up your hand to cup your breast. And you know, when you have a baby, your breasts tend to get a lot larger. And when you have a hard apple because it's engorged, it can be really tough to get a full mouthful. Or like a big sandwich, you have to press it all down to get a big bite. Well, the same thing goes for this little baby. So you have the option to do the U hold or the C hold to get a better mouthful or more of your areola inside your baby's mouth. And your breastfeeding pillow just helps with that support and giving you enough shoulder support as well, so your or elbow support as well, so your shoulders aren't hurting at the end of your feeding. That's very common, having a lot of upper back and shoulder discomfort. So making sure you have that. So again, this is then the cross cradle. So you have that free hand to be able to massage your breast. Maybe you have a clogged milk duct, or you need to drink some water too. So it gives you that free hand, and it's a great position. So this is the way that you can use your Boppy Pillow. And then also another breastfeeding hold, which I will show you. And this is really great for moms who have just gone through a C-section. This position is called the football hold. And with the football hold, baby's not directly on your stomach or your abdomen, so it's not putting immediate or direct pressure on your incision. So this is a great position for that, as well as moms with multiples. They're having to feed 2 babies at once. This then allows you to do that. So what you do with this position is you place your breastfeeding pillow to the side, allowing that support for baby right here, propping your legs up, getting comfortable, lots of pillow support, bringing your baby to the side. And again, this gives you a free hand to be able to get more of your breast inside baby's mouth. So this is a great position for you and baby. So again, it should be tummy to tummy, chin to breast, nose to nipple, and then bring baby to you when you're ready to feed. So this is the other way to be able to use your breastfeeding pillow for breastfeeding. Now, some other positions, you actually don't necessarily need your breastfeeding pillow, but you can use it. So this is the semi-reclined or laid back position. This is probably a lot of moms' favorite. That and the sideline position is a big favorite. You can lay back. This is the semi-reclined laid back position, and this just gives you a place to be able to rest your arm while you bring your baby to you and this might even be better if I do a little bit to the side. There we go. And then this allows you to just kind of lay back while your baby is breastfeeding. Doesn't this just look so comfortable? I really am comfortable. So love this position. So moms, I highly recommend it, trying the laid back position. Again, your breastfeeding pillow can give you just good arm support. Again, that's really important so you don't have such upper back and shoulder pain later. Perfect. And if we have a question, I'm sure Mary Alice will let me know.
Ariel says, hi, I'm a first-time mommy to be here.
Oh, congratulations.
And Katya says hello.
Oh, hi, Katya.
And then we have a comment from Rockio, who says, I wish I had seen this. I'm heartbroken because after my C-section, I had no strength to carry my baby and no one was there to help me. They even told me formula was better. And then, yeah, she goes on, and I can't read the rest of the comment, but
we're here for you, and I'm so sorry that you didn't have that support. That's exactly why we do these videos, because we want to make sure that every mom knows that there are options out there, there is support out there, you can do this. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, or send your friends our way. We hope that we spread the word to other moms to let them know that they can get through this. I know that breastfeeding is a huge learning curve for both you and baby. Sometimes it's easy for some moms and sometimes it's really, really challenging, and both are normal. So we hope that these videos really help out, and we hope that this video helps out too with positioning and remaining comfortable.
And Jennifer says, I wish I would have seen this 3 months ago. Thanks for the great video.
Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Thanks so much for joining. Guys, thank you so much for saying hi. It just makes my day, so thank you.
So we do have a question.
Awesome.
Joey wants to know, what's the best and safest way to feed while co-sleeping?
Great question. Love that. So I probably would say, well, I mean, you can't really go wrong with all of the breastfeeding positions, but Sideline definitely is one that I highly recommend if you're co-sleeping with your baby, because it's not disturbing if, you know, you're still sleeping in the same bed as your partner. Because I know that some moms like to go to a different room to be able to do that, so they're not waking up their partner. But if you're in the same bed and you're not wanting to get up and move around as much, I definitely recommend Sideline, which is the next position that I'm going to be showing you. So, and actually with the Sideline position, you do not need a breastfeeding pillow. So that's just an extra thing you don't have to get up and grab when you're already in bed and sleeping. So anyway, when you are, I'm gonna move Miss Dolly. Okay. When you are in bed and sleeping, and then your little one is ready to feed, all you have to do is get your baby from your co-sleeper, lie down on your side. You're gonna bring baby to your lower breast. Again, tummy to tummy. Use your top hand to support baby's head and neck. And then this way you can perfectly see what's going on. And once baby gets that good latch, which what's important to get a good latch is their lips should be flanged out like a fish. And more of the bottom areola should be in their mouth. Their nipples should be at the roof of their mouth and far back enough to reach their soft palate. If it's not a deep enough latch, it's going to hit their hard palate, which then causes breastfeeding to be very painful. So you want the baby to get as much of the areola and the nipple as far back in their mouth as possible to make it more comfortable for you and to make it a more pleasant breastfeeding experience for baby as well. So this is a great position to be able to do safely when you're when breastfeeding and co-sleeping with your little one. And then as soon as everything's going well, and you know it is, you can close your eyes and take a little breath and relax. And then once baby's ready to be done, you can easily just put baby back in their co-sleeper.
So Deanna wants to know, at what age is it okay to feed in this position?
Oh gosh, you can do that you can do that at newborn, but the thing is, I don't recommend doing it and then you going to sleep. I really recommend you doing it consistently and feeling like you can go back to sleep immediately once you and baby have established a good breastfeeding relationship. But you can do that, all of these positions, as soon as they're born. So you can absolutely do that, but I do recommend staying awake and alert when they're a newborn, and then you can kind of doze in and out once you guys have both established a better breastfeeding relationship.
So we've gotten lots of questions, and
great.
if we don't get to your question during the video, then we'll definitely respond in the comments.
Yes, or we'll do it at the end of the video, because I still have another breastfeeding pillow to show you guys, and Mary Alice will probably put the camera down and we'll get to those questions later. So thank you guys so much for joining. I'll get to your questions very, very soon. So that was the Sideline position. I hope you guys like that one. Those two, the semi-reclined laid back position, as well as the Sideline position, are definitely the two favorites of my clients. They really like that because then they can kind of relax a little bit and not have to be so focused on the breastfeeding process. And it really, again, being able to relax like that, it helps with your milk letting down. So I can't recommend them both enough. So anyway, I just really love the Boppy. Because also you can use it for many other things later. You can use it for supported seating when they're able to kind of sit up. You can use it for tummy time. Again, you shouldn't just let them, it shouldn't be on a couch or anything like that. It should be on the floor or in the middle of your bed so they can't roll off, but you know, we're demonstrating here for you today. So this is great for tummy time. I also love the Boppy when you have older children and they want to be able to hold the baby, but obviously they may not be strong enough to fully support the baby. They can put the Boppy around them as well, and hold their little brother or sister. So that's a great way to be able to use it too. And if you have multiples and you're bottle feeding, or if you're bottle feeding and you have a single baby, I'm gonna reach over just one moment, you can then get your bottle and be able to feed baby this way as well. If maybe you have to get something done or wrangle with another child. So it's great to be able to have a Boppy Pillow because you can use it for many different reasons and ways. So big fan. So this is the Boppy Pillow. There's also some really cute covers available at Etsy Etsy shops, as well as we got this one from Pottery Barn. You can have it with their name on it. So there's so many different ways that you can make it cute and your own. So anyway, this is with the Boppy Pillow. All right, Miss Dolly, we're gonna move this over. The next one I'm gonna show you is the My Breast Friend. So with the My Breast Friend, you'll notice that it's similar to the Boppy, having this support space, but it also has back support, which a lot of people love. So what you do is place this around your midsection. It then supports your lower back, which is nice, and you can clip this in. Now, a lot of people ask, well, how do you adjust it? How does the buckle adjust? It actually has this Velcro place right in front, and you can adjust this to fit whatever size that you are. So it is adjustable. But if you don't want to take it off with making so much noise, then I recommend just doing the buckle, especially when you're breastfeeding your little one. That might startle them a little bit. And it has two places right here to help with the support of baby. And just like we did with the Boppy, you can use it for those front positions, cradle, cross cradle, and be able to move it to the side for the, what is this? The football hold. I'm losing it a bit. And then also what I really like is that it has this pocket up front. So with this you can put your cell phone, you can put your remote, some snacks, a bottle of water, because mama should be drinking lots of water when they're breastfeeding. So I like that you can be able to store different things. It's really nice position, good support. And some people, they prefer the firmness of this. The only thing is I like it to be a little bit thicker because I need this to put baby up. So I usually tend to put a pillow under my clients' boppies to bring baby closer to the breast. So anyway, this is definitely something that I recommend. And also My Breast Friend has another breastfeeding pillow that's specifically made for twins. So it's a much bigger one, and it allows you to do both the football hold for your twins. So I actually do recommend that one for mommies that have multiples, because the Boppy, you would have to then probably get two and put it beside you, whereas you can make just one investment with My Breast Friend and be able to do the football hold for both babies with your My Breast Friend breastfeeding cover. So I highly recommend that. Yeah, so this is it. And also I like that if you need to get up and move around, it kind of goes with you. So if you decided, you know what, I really want to sit in my recliner and be able to do that laid back position, you can do that. And it kind of brings baby closer to you because it props up a little bit. So, yeah, so I do like that it can kind of go with you wherever you go and readjust. And also all of these covers, you can wash them, and they're machine washable, so if baby spits up or if anything happens on them, you can easily wash those. So anyway guys, those were the main points that I wanted to cover for the breastfeeding pillow positions and ways to use it, and I hope that some of my demonstrations and explanations for getting a good latch were helpful. So Mary Alice will probably put this video down for a minute, and we'll get to some of your questions shortly. So if you have any additional questions, please feel free to join us in this video. I'll move this a bit. And yeah, we'll get to those questions in just a moment. So we look forward to learning a little bit more. So please say hi. Let us know where you're from, how old your baby is. I love getting to know all of our viewers and our readers at Baby Chick. So we're gonna have Mary Alice pull those up for just one moment. So just be patient with us for a moment, and will get to your questions shortly. But anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying our videos here at Baby Chick and enjoying Miss Dolly with our videos for demonstration. Whenever I'm able to get my nephew or a live model, I definitely try to, but hopefully all of these have been just as helpful. So we're gonna pull these questions up. Mary Alice, you let us know when you are ready.
Okay, I'm working on it.
No problem. Take your time. I know that technology can kind of take a minute. Perfect.
So we got several questions about tongue-tied babies and wanting to know if there are any positions that are better for tongue-tied babies than others.
Oh gosh, tongue-tied babies. Well, with tongue-tied babies, I think that the positions that are going to be best are the ones that you can be a bit more proactive with. So those I would really recommend the being in the front, doing the cradle and the cross cradle hold, specifically the cross cradle hold or the football hold, because you then have a lot more control of their head and neck and the positioning of that hold. But I do recommend, if your baby has tongue-tied issues, to go see a pediatric dentist to get more information on that and see if there's, I know that there's so many different cases and severities, so I don't want to give too much recommendations because every baby is different and we want to make sure that we're accommodating everyone. So definitely seeing a pediatric dentist before you take all of our advice.
What position do you suggest for someone who has a heavy letdown? Her baby is 3 weeks old and gets gassy.
Oh girl, yes, heavy letdown, then by far I highly recommend the laid back position. That definitely helps with the letdown. If you are up front, leaning forward, sideline, everything is just spilling out. So doing the side or the laid back, semi-reclined position will really help with the letdown. And I know that that can cause a lot of gas pains for babies. So maybe doing some infant massage afterwards, which we did a video on that as well, can really help. But by far do the semi-reclined laid back position if you do have a heavy letdown.
And then we got lots and lots of thank yous. Thank you so much for thoroughly explaining how baby's mouth should look like with a proper latch. I hope that this makes a difference for other moms struggling. Lots of people who are excited about having their babies and hoping to be successful with breastfeeding.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. So again, if you're wondering what those tips are that I always tell my new mommy clients for a good latch is, one, you need to make sure that baby is tummy to tummy, whether that's in front or on the side, tummy to tummy. Their nose should be to your nipple. Their chin should be to your breast, not to their chest. And when baby opens up nice and wide by you tickling their nose to your nipple, they should open really wide, and you bring baby to you, making sure that your nipple is to the roof of their mouth, far enough, and that more of the bottom of the areola is in their mouth, rather than, you don't want to think of it as like target practice. Your nipple shouldn't be in the middle of their mouth, absolutely not. It should be at the roof of their mouth, going as far back to their soft palate, so it's a much more pleasant experience, because if it is not reaching their soft palate, it's then hitting their hard palate, which then causes discomfort and also causes bleeding. So we don't want any of that. So I hope those tips definitely help. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, thank you, Elizabeth, for contacting us on our website, www.baby-chick.com, to let us know some topics that you would like for us to cover. If any of you guys have any other topics that you would like to learn more about, please visit our website and contact us there. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Until next time, bye.